15 verses have been deleted from the New Testament, which is clearly a liberal conspiracy, or I don't know, maybe there's a more simple explanation. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. All right, let's list them all. In the book of Matthew, you've got 17, 21, 18, 11, and 23, 14. There's a lot in the book of Mark, 7, 16, 9, 44, and 46. 11, 26, and 15, 28. Just one in Luke, 17, 36, and one in John, 5, 4. In the book of Acts, there's 8, 37, 15, 34, 24, 7, and 28, 29. We round it all out with the book of Romans, chapter 16, verse 24. There are, of course, a couple of honorable mentions, whole passages that are included and bracketed or grayed out. One of them is the longer ending at the book of Mark, and the other one is the story of the woman caught in adultery, the let he who is without sin passage. Now, like I said, these passages are just omitted in modern translations, even the NIV and the ESV. They generally have like right below there, there's like an asterisk and the verse is written in there. But the NRSV UE, the most accurate English translation currently on the market, it will have an asterisk and just say like, this verse is not included, because of a really important reason. It's actually all some version of the same reason. And no, it's not a liberal conspiracy against the Bible or against some theological concepts. The reason is that the more we find old ancient versions of the Bible archaeologically, the more we get a sense of how the text has progressed over time. And over time, as people copy the text and people have influence over the text, there are additions. Some of them seem to be scribal additions, like somebody just adds something in. Some of them are additions that are sort of attempts to harmonize one story with another, and some of them just seem to have been added, and it's not exactly clear why. But you can see it, because if you put all of these manuscripts in order from oldest to newest, at some point there's never been this verse, and all of a sudden it appears, and then it's in every edition after that. So you can see the moment at which it was added. This doesn't mean that the Bible's not reliable. It just means that the Bible's an ancient text, and all ancient texts undergo revisions. Things change along the way and they get passed down. That's the way things work with ancient texts, and the Bible is no exception. It does mean that it's a really bad idea to read the Bible literally, because you might end up, handling snakes and drinking poison, and then later find out that that wasn't in the original text, which is exactly what happened. That's that longer ending in the book of Mark. So if you want to allow this ancient spiritual text that has affected the lives of billions to help you give yourself insight into your life, to help you become the best version of yourself, or in Christian theological terms, help you become the person that God created you to be, then you're going to need to look beyond the literal and listen to the Bible speak to you in a way that helps you look inside and find the places that you need to work on. Oh, and I'm not a Bible scholar. That's people like Dan McClellan and Pete Enns. If I got one of these slightly wrong, just give me a break, okay? Find them, ask them the question, or tag them so that they can stitch me in and tell me I'm wrong. Also, happy Pride.